Don't move. Bro, you told me that you are going to Kitwe. Oh, honestly, what about all these things? No. About all this in my house. What about all this?
So there is this video of a man who caught his wife in bed with their pastor that is circulating around the internet. This story has gone viral and a lot of people are talking about it. So now, if you haven't seen the video, I cannot show you here because it's a little bit graphic in terms of the fact that the man and the woman were naked in bed. But I can show you some parts of the video that is allowed on this platform. From what we're hearing, this video or this story happened in Zambia. And from what is being said, the man came home from work and the wife wasn't expecting him to be back at the time he was, only to meet his wife and their pastor in their matrimonial bed. Mind you, his wife is fully pregnant. In the video, you could see her literally fully pregnant and very remorseful, I must add. The pastor himself quickly dressed into his clothes and was, they were trying to approach the man to talk to him to calm down, but the man was really enraged. It was almost as if he had a discussion with the pastor, because somewhere in the video he was like, you told me you were somewhere, maybe in a place. Maybe the pastor had told him he was somewhere.
You told me that you are going to Kitwe.
I feel like this man may have been suspecting. I feel so, because it seemed like he was not supposed to be home at the time that he was home. So maybe he was just trailing them and trying to follow it and trying to check his suspicion. Because if you suspect someone is cheating, that is pretty much what you do. You trail them. And I think that is what he did in this situation. But more than the cheating itself, more than the fact that the wife was caught in this situation, there is something about the story that is making a lot of people talk. Because in the video, the pastor and the man's wife were supposed to be in bed fornicating. And there was a shrine-looking setup on the floors of the bed. Candles, red candles to be specific, lit on the floors with a calabash, a frying pan, and a pot, which looked very fetish. It's almost as if the sex that the pastor and the wife were having on the bed was some type of ritual. And that is what is getting a lot of people talking. The wife, who was named to be Martha in the video, she didn't really say much. She was remorseful. She was trying to cover herself and trying to speak to the husband, but the husband would not listen. And it's unclear how the video ended or how the story ended, if it turned violent. But, that part has not been said. What we do know is that the man in bed with the wife is a pastor that has a church and is notable. And it came as a really big shock to a lot of people to see this happen. Like I already said, more than the adultery itself or whatever was going on the bed, what was on the floor is what is having people ask a lot of questions. I mean, it's one thing for the pregnant woman to be cheating. It's another thing if she's cheating on her husband with their pastor. And it's another thing if they are doing it with a shrine and a Juju fetish calabash and weird things set up on the floor of the bedroom. But the good thing is, it seems like there is an explanation to why the calabash and the frying pan and the fetish stuff was on the bed while the pastor and the wife were on the bed. According to some sources from Zambia, they have concluded, or they are claiming, that Martha had been barren for a very long time. And she had gone to meet the pastor to help her get the fruit of the womb. Maybe she thought it was her fault, because women always think it's their fault. Apparently, it turned out that the pastor did some kind of sacrifice to get her pregnant, and is believed to have been the one responsible for the pregnancy that we see Martha with in the video. And it's been said that he got her pregnant, and the process of her being pregnant, there's a series of rituals they have to take, and that the one that they were doing in that moment they were caught was supposed to be the last ritual to help her be fruitful. And I'm trying to understand, probably maybe the child is his, but eventually the ritual is to help her continually be fruitful from then onwards, which is insane to me, because let's face it, most likely Martha's husband is the one. If she is actually barren, if having a child is her problem in the marriage, and now she's pregnant by the pastor, I guess maybe the man should have been the one to have checked himself. And the pastor most likely had taken advantage of the fact that, okay, this woman has gotten pregnant for him, let him keep using that avenue to keep sleeping with her, since all he has to do is make her think that there is a ritual that he has to do for her to keep getting pregnant subsequently. But that is what people are saying. We still don't know the truth from the horse's mouth, if indeed the pastor is the father of the child, or if whatever they were doing with the calabash on the bedroom floor was a ritual or was something for her to get fertile. We don't know that information firsthand. What is being said is just people speculating that Martha is going through some ritual passages with the pastor to help her keep getting pregnant, I guess. It's really heartbreaking. I must say that Martha's husband handled himself well in that situation, and I don't know what it is for their marriage. I think the marriage is over if you ask me. And clearly, if the child is not his, the woman would have to go with the pastor. It's just heartbreaking. Many men would not know how to handle the situation. Many men have gone violent in this situation. It's a very dangerous one, if you ask me, because a lot of people, a lot of couples have lost their life in this situation. It usually go out of hand. So I guess maybe the man did well for filming. A lot of people have actually condemned him for filming his wife pregnant and naked. That's what people are condemning him for. That, oh no, you shouldn't have filmed your wife. She's pregnant, she's naked, that is wrong. You should have focused on the pastor. I don't know what to say. I feel like he did what he had to do. Maybe he shouldn't have filmed his wife, but I mean, how can you not film it? He's not only going to keep filming the banner. They have to see who the man was with. So I guess that's what he did. But you guys let me know your thoughts regarding this story. Let me know how you feel. And if you're a guy watching this, what would you have done in this situation? And hopefully we get another explanation to why there is the calabash there. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Should there be any new video, you'll be the first to get notified. Thank you guys for watching.